Welcome to the Veteran Warrior channel. Today, we're diving into some fun and interesting facts about the MAGA movement. The truth is, the MAGA movement is full of everyday Americans, hard-working patriots who love this country and are tired of the way things are going. They want to make America great again, and frankly, who can blame them? So, let's cut through the noise and learn a little bit about this movement, shall we? Let's get started. You might be surprised to know the phrase, "Make America Great Again," it didn't start with Donald Trump. It goes all the way back to Ronald Reagan's 1980 campaign. Because Americans, they're proud people. They want their country to be the best, the strongest, the freest. It's a simple message, but a powerful one that struck a nerve with millions of Americans. Now, let's talk about those red hats. "Make America Great Again" emblazoned across the front. That red hat, it's more than just headwear. It's a symbol. It's about taking a stand, about reclaiming your country, about saying no to the elites who look down their noses at you. The mainstream media would have you believe that everyone in Hollywood despises the MAGA movement. But you've got folks like Kanye West, Kid Rock, and others who weren't afraid to stand up and say, "Hey, I support Trump." They saw the working class being ignored and refused to stay silent. That takes real courage, especially in an industry that tries to shut down any dissenting voices. The media loves to portray MAGA supporters as one monolithic group. But look around at a Trump rally. You'll see people of all races, all religions, all walks of life. Because the MAGA movement, it's not about race, it's about love of country. It's about putting America first. Those red hats have become quite the collector's item. An original Make America Great Again hat, especially one signed by Trump, can fetch a pretty penny online. These aren't just hats, they're pieces of history. They represent a time when Americans stood up and said, "We're taking our country back." Some folks like to say that the MAGA movement was all about Donald Trump. But it's much bigger than any one man. It's about ideas, about principles, about putting America first. And those ideas have had a profound impact on the Republican Party and conservative politics as a whole. You can't talk about the MAGA movement without talking about its impact on internet culture. The MAGA movement has been a meme-generating machine. Humor is a powerful weapon. It can cut through the noise, expose hypocrisy, and make people think twice about their assumptions. And it drives the left absolutely crazy. You might think the MAGA movement is a uniquely American phenomenon. But all over the world, people are looking to America, to the MAGA movement, for inspiration. From Brazil to the UK, people are fed up with open borders, globalism, political correctness. They see what's happening in their own countries and want their country back. One of the most significant contributions of the MAGA movement has been its relentless exposure of the mainstream media. They called out the lies, the double standards, the blatant bias. They refused to be spoon-fed propaganda by an out-of-touch elite. The media has been exposed for what they are, activists masquerading as journalists. Let's talk about MAGA merchandise. From those iconic red hats to t-shirts, flags, mugs, you name it, if you can slap a Make America Great Again logo on it, they're selling it. And people are buying it, because it's a way for people to show their support and start conversations. One of the most remarkable things about the MAGA movement is how effectively it's used social media. Donald Trump bypassed the mainstream media, went straight to the American people, and spoke directly to them. No filters, no spin, just raw, unfiltered Trump. And people loved it. If you've never been to a Trump rally, you're missing out. The energy, the passion, the patriotism, it's contagious. Thousands of people, all united by a common goal, to make America great again. It's a celebration of America, a rejection of the negativity and division that the media constantly shoves down our throats. The mainstream media would love for you to believe that the MAGA movement died in 2020. But the ideas, the principles, the spirit of MAGA, they're stronger than ever. They might have lost an election, but they haven't lost their voices. They're still out there fighting for what they believe in, holding their elected officials accountable. The MAGA movement isn't just about online activism or voting in elections. They're not afraid to take their message to the streets. From the Stop the Steal rallies to protests against lockdowns and mandates, MAGA supporters have shown that they're willing to stand up and be heard. They understand that freedom isn't free, that you have to fight for it. There's no doubt that the MAGA movement has had a profound impact on the Republican Party. It's forced the GOP to confront some uncomfortable truths about its priorities and its connection with the American people. The Republican Party of today is not the Republican Party of yesterday. It's a party that's more in tune with the concerns of working-class Americans ready to fight for the soul of America. Keep America great. Well, there you have it, folks. 15 fun facts about the MAGA movement. A movement that's often misunderstood, misrepresented, and demonized by the mainstream media. But a movement that, at its core, is about love of country, about putting America first, and about restoring the American dream for all citizens. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more content from the Veteran Warrior channel. See you next time.